So I wanted to chat about the new Yukon Reserve that was revealed on EW's stream yesterday, and I wanted to do it in at least a little bit of a different way, because I didn't just want to do a recap. I mean, Zaggy did that yesterday. I shared that on the community tab if you want to check it out, but I thought what we do, because I wanted to go for a hunt anyway today, is I'm going to kind of spend some time to try to find somewhat quality animals, and while we're stocking up on it or whatever, I'll talk about one of the new species. And just while we're running over here, the environment, the map itself, looks incredible. I mean, they did a phenomenal job. It just looks so good. The snow accumulation is going to be such an amazing feature. I mean, just that is so good. I'm really looking forward to just being on the map, getting to enjoy the the incredible thing they made for us. I think that looks really good. But now that we have a check for our hunt, I am gonna start looking for decent animals. And yeah, every time I find something, we're gonna talk about one of the new species. By the way, we are gonna have the same bulldozer moose. That's actually not a bad level 4 blacktail. I'm just sitting in a tree stand, so while we at least wait for him to maybe give a broadside shot, I think we'll talk about kind of the first species that we sort of knew about, which is gray wolves. And in terms of the models, I think they look really good. I'm really impressed with them. I've heard some people say they weren't, like, I don't know, the most realistic thing. Now, to be fair, I've never seen a wolf in real life, but I think they look incredible. You got, like, the red-colored one, so there is some, at least 2 different, I don't know if they're going to be common colors, but it's common in the Hunter Classic, so I'm guessing that's going to be along the same vein. And yeah, they talked about there being pack behavior, which I think that'll be cool. I don't know how much like chasing other animals they're going to do. Hopefully not too much. You know, there should be a balance to that. They should do it, but pumas and lions at the beginning kind of overdid it, I think. Wow. That's bigger than I thought. But yeah, they also said maybe they could hunt you down or something like that in a pack, which, again, if that's a rare thing, I think that's going to be really cool. I hope this doesn't turn into dangerous hunts, if that's going to be the case, but like I said, if it's something that happens just like on a rare occasion, I think that's going to actually be a pretty cool thing, and maybe it'll be like a little something to brag about. You managed to fight off a whole pack of wolves, and I don't know if there's like alpha behavior. Maybe that's a thing. Take out the alpha and they'll leave you alone. Could be. I have no idea. Oh my god, I've never seen a piebald coyote in my life. Tell you what, let's shoot that now, because I am not letting that get away. Did I mess that up? No, we're good. Maybe even get a gold out of that. And now we'll talk about, well, I'll quickly mention there's red fox on that map, so maybe there's a hope that I can actually get my diamond red fox, but let's just move to grizzly bear, because it's at least kind of a predator that matches a little bit. I thought they looked good. The claws on those things look deadly. I think they nailed that. I will say, I was kind of hoping we'd get 2 bear species on the same map. I really wanted that. I just think that would be cool, like getting to hunt multiple different types of bears. But as far as the grizzly bears themselves, I think they look good. Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about them. I do want to see if there's like, because the brown bears on Medbed have a ton of fur variations. I do want to see if there's something like that with the grizzly bears. That would be really cool. But yeah, I mean, I think they're good. I think they're going to be fun. I imagine they're going to be just like any other bear in the game, that you kind of just see them, maybe call them in, shoot them. They'll probably stand up. I don't know if they're going to have like charging mechanics, because it seems they kind of got rid of those in the bear species we currently have. But anyway, that's pretty neat. Piebald coyote. Speaking of fur variations and stuff like that. So, moving on. I actually forgot. I've had this moose up here for so long. I've literally passed him up like 20 times, going to shoot true rack, elk, or blacktail or whatever, but we'll try to get that. And since we've started down the path of talking about animals that are somewhat similar, let's just talk about the biggest one being added to the Yukon map, which is, I think they said specifically plains bison. I think it would be accurate to just call them American bison, but I think they actually maybe did the best on the models for those. I love them. I think they got like that big old head that you think of when you think of an American bison. You've got just like, I think they nailed the size. I mean, it's hard to say without a comparison, but it looks like just that big, beefy, massive creature that you can imagine. And, yeah, I think the horns are actually a pretty good improvement from what we have with the European bison. And again, I've never seen one of them, well, I've seen one taxidermized. But, yeah, I think they're really, really good. I'm quite happy with them. I think they're going to be a lot of fun to hunt. And actually, let's take this guy because he's alert. Along that same vein, since we're shooting big stuff with big guns, we are also getting that 300 canning. Is that what they called it? That's going to be interesting, and it depends on exactly how powerful it is. We got to see TK taking shots at a moose with it, and I think the sound is weird. That could be like a placeholder sound or something, though. It doesn't seem to be what you would expect from a gun like that, but it's a 4-round mag bolt action, it seems like, and that is kind of a game changer. I mean, the only big caliber rifles we have in the game currently are single shots. The break action single shots, so the ability to maybe take multiple big game species in a short amount of time, that's actually going to be pretty huge, especially for cash. I mean, you got a Verhunga with that thing. If that can get Gemsbuck with any kind of quick kill, take out like 2 or 3 of them in a short amount of time, that's going to be ridiculous. But anyway, I think I probably said all there is to say about bison. They're a pretty normal species, but I like them. I like the way this is working. Let's just talk about, since we're matching things, the only for sure true rack species for release, and that is going to be the Caribou. And it's kind of tough to talk about them because we don't have a ton of examples for the actual racks themselves. In terms of the models, I think they're good. They are like noticeably heavier than the reindeer we have on Medved Taiga. I think that's a good thing. I think they pretty much nailed them in terms of the models. Now, as for the racks, again, we don't have a ton of examples. We've only seen, like, at best, average sized golds. So I'm hopeful that the big diamonds are going to be super impressive. That's the thing I'm actually, I think, looking forward to the most on the map, is trying to find a really good sized diamond caribou. I think that'll be hopefully something that's really impressive. Pretty much all the true racks so far, like the big diamonds, they've done a pretty good job. So I'm hopeful that that's going to be the case again. Other than that, I don't have a ton to say about them. I'd like to see more examples of true racks and make my judgment from there. But yeah, for now, I'm pretty happy with what I've seen. Definitely something that I'm looking forward to hunting quite a bit. And the areas they stay in, I will say that, looks like a really, really fun place to hunt. Just like beautiful views. Everything I've seen for that stuff, it's pretty dang good. So yeah, I want to see more true racks. Whether that's something we'll see in future streams or just wait till that's revealed, guess we'll find out. But I think they're going to be probably pretty good. And the last new species being added is the ducks, and I don't think we're going to go and shoot random ducks, so we'll probably try to get this guy as we quickly talk about them. But I think it's like harlequin. I don't remember the exact word, and even if I did, I'd pronounce it wrong anyway. But as far as the models go, they actually look really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of variations there are. Getting a nice little wall of all the different colors like I've done with the other ducks. Should be pretty cool. I love the coloration. They just look good. I think, as far as I can tell, they seem to be like the size of like a teal, somewhere in that area. I haven't looked anything up on that. That's just a guess. But yeah, I think they'll be fun. I don't think there's anything super unique about them. Probably going to be the same as the other duck species. You know, you can kind of spot them as they're flying away. I'm sure level 3 will be the max, like the others. And yeah, you know, that's probably just going to be a reason to carry the 22 on that map. Although that'll be interesting. We'll have to look into loadouts, but 300 at least for a while to see how that goes. 22 might need to be a thing for Fox, because if you're carrying it anyway, you're going to lose some space. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out once we kind of figure out what works for what. But for now, I think we are going to probably wrap this up. We'll grab this guy quickly. And I think we'll actually end in the trophy lodge, because I've needed another coyote for my lodge, and to get that piebald as we were going through here was stupid lucky. I wasn't planning on really getting anything all that special. That is really cool. 2.5 years nearly that I've played the game, never seen one of these. I finally get one not too long after Trophy Lodges, so I think I'll take that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the new map, what we know so far in the comments below. As I said multiple times throughout the video, I've never seen a lot of these species in real life, so I'm kind of just talking about what I've seen in images or whatever, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have more information than I would. So I'd love to hear it, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.